Hey,
busy.
why do you have to poop for 45 minutes every time?
I'm doing stuff, all right? Don't worry about it.
It is super weird. I don't like it.
What?
What? I don't. What? I never know what he's doing.
Come on. Don't put it high and inside, I'll tell you that.
Your leg's gonna fall asleep again, and I'm not have no sympathy for you.
You wanted a birdhouse, didn't ya? You're gonna get one.
Oh my god, are you using power tools in there? What is happening? Men are crazy. Men are crazy!
Almost done.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on. All right, ready to head to bed?
Okay, let me start my routine. Just give me an hour.
An hour? To go to bed? What could you possibly be doing for an hour? You gotta run a 5K and then go to bed? What are you...
I can proudly say my legs are asleep right now. I just got off the can.
Hey, go ahead and tag your friends whose legs are probably asleep.
Tag them. Ladies, tag your husbands. It's our me time. Don't take that away from us.
Yeah.
You don't know what we're doing in there.
Honestly, I'm kind of upset we made that video. I would like girls to not know what goes on in there.
Yeah,
now they know we're getting better, we're getting smarter.
Yeah, after 2 years of marriage, I come out speaking a new language. Like, when'd you do this? Well, I spend 8 hours on the week on the toilet.
Yeah.
We're back with Correct Opinions. We love y'all. Enjoy today's episode. And go ahead and rate us 5 stars. Like an Uber. 5 stars, please. Tip if you'd like.
5 stars, 5 stars.
Enjoy today's episode. You know what I like to do, Jake?
Roam around.
Mm-hmm. And I like to take the inspiration of the great outdoors with me.
Oh, that was close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I do that with Everyman Jack. Everyman Jack is men's care products that use the best ingredients nature has to offer. Your skin will thank you. No more of this neon green goop. You know what I'm saying?
No more gobbledygook. Mm-hmm. No. Use good quality body wash, shampoo.
Cedarwood.
Yeah. Sandalwood.
Citrus. Smells amazing.
Other scents.
Yeah.
They do have a lot. They have a wide variety. You guys should check them out.
It makes sense.
And it only costs a few dollars and cents.
Yeah, it's affordable. It's delicious on your skin. Don't eat it. Don't eat it, but rub it on you.
It's delicious to your nose.
Shampoos, deodorants, skincare products, Everyman's Jack Men's Care. You're going to love it. We love it so much. Naturally derived, outdoor inspired. Look for them at Target, Walmart, Amazon, or everymanjack.com. Correct opinions. Where was this beginning? Correct opinions. Back in the studio, and we're getting into May, and it's the end of the Are You For Real tour coming up. Mm-hmm. As you all know, or if you don't, you should. Jake is there as well, being hilarious. I am being hilarious, and we only have like 6 or 7 cities left, and we're taping the special. May 14th, Chicago. Early show sold out. So go get tickets to the last few shows. Last time to see this live, TreyKeenan.com/tour. And then it's summertime, and then we're chilling.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. We've been doing the same jokes for many moons now. Yeah. And we're almost done. Yep. We will retire these jokes forever.
I was listening to Tom Segura on Pardon My Take, which I really enjoyed. And it's fun as we're doing this. We've been on our first tour. We're learning. He's he's a pro. And he was just kind of saying what we've experienced. He's like, you have your show, but over time it's new because like you work it out, you find it, you perfect it, and then you like get bored of it. Or like I've had to write. I try new things. I've been pleasantly surprised. I've had friends come to like 2 or 3 shows, which is very kind, and they'll be like, this and this was new. I was like, oh, cool. Like I forgot that was new.
Ryan was I'm not even on stage that long, and he picked specific stuff. He's like, this was different. The way you told this was different. I was like, dude, cool. You're a good friend.
And where was I going with that? So yeah, I found myself writing new stuff purely just so I can have something kind of like to focus on, because when you're driving, I compared to this, when you're driving to a place you go to work every day.
You're like, how did I?
You park and you're like, whoa. How did I like not get in a wreck? I wasn't even looking at where I was did I drive on the wrong side of the road? I don't know.
It's fascinating.
Severance driving.
I remember my first time performing stand-up comedy and having separate thoughts while performing live comedy. It freaked me out.
Very alarming. I had like a mild panic attack, I think. I was like, oh, what? And I like said something wrong. I was like, oh, I've got to come back to
It's crazy.
This. So I'll do new stuff or like change the order so I can have a little bit of thought of. Otherwise, you've done it so much it's mindless, and you're like, what am I thinking about?
Yeah, you're like teriyaki or orange chicken, both sound good. And then I told him, I said, you know, it's just like, you can go in and out of.
Did Katie mean that earlier?
She texts with periods a lot, so it's hard to tell the tone. I'm sure she didn't mean it.
My favorite is because Katie's often side stage with, you know, y'all kind of come out at the end because we do like a curtain call.
Yeah.
And there's probably been 2 or 3 shows where I'm doing my last like 5 minutes and I just hear y'all's full conversation on the side. It's like, let's block that out. I was like, Katie, just try not to like, I've never had to tell her this before. I was like, you're being too loud.
There have been shows like that too, where I'm like, I guess everyone's still side stage. Well, they're not listening to me, but they are watching me because I can hear them all next to this.
Like, oh, well.
Because it sounds so loud, but it's not.
Most of the time you can't hear it all, but I guess random venues, it carries somehow. I'm like, yeah, that's Katie really talking someone up over there. Hope she's having fun.
Do you remember
still performing.
Our Burlington, Vermont show? I could hear the sound guy, and it fired me up. I was like, this guy is loving it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It made me like, I don't know, just more excited.
We talked about that. The employees of the venue, because they're seeing shows every night. When I
Yeah.
had some show where I came off, and this dude
Yes.
dapped me up.
It was
Tim.
Yeah.
I already talked about the pod. Tim, I still remember you. I'll never forget you. You really made me feel good. Whole crowd laughing, but Tim comes off and like, that made my night. Because they are going to laugh. They like me already. He has no idea who I am, and now he likes me.
It was awesome. I somewhat overheard that because I think it was either Boston or Medford because he had an accent. And I don't remember how it went, but it was something that's like, middle school Maddox, you know, my daughter loves that, or something like that.
That's not Tim. That's another guy.
Okay.
But he was great too.
Yeah.
My daughter. Yeah, that was Red Bank, New Jersey, maybe.
Yeah, one of those.
My daughter. I can't do an accent. She's just like Maddox. I swear to God.
Yeah, it sounded something like that.
That was not very good.
Either way, he was a nice guy.
Your tickets.
Nice fella.
We're excited. Jake, I don't know. Did you guys notice this when you walked in today? Did you notice my grass?
Yes, a couple thoughts.
Let me hear it.
I noticed there was a lot of grass on like the walkway, the steps, which made me look towards the grass in the ground, which made me think, wow, this is good. And then I had the thought, did Trey do this? Or did True Green do this? Then I get to the porch. What do I see? White shoes with a lot of green around them. I'm like, Trey did this. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a 3-step process.
Yep. I like to wait till the grass is about a full 12 inches. And then it takes me an hour to mow 10 feet.
Yeah, you have to get like a baler out
here. Dude, I don't know what True Green's doing to my grass, but it looks like the Masters out there. I mean, I'm blown away by my grass.
It does look genetically altered.
I have friends over tonight, and if I don't get a compliment on my grass, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna bring it up. We do a Bible study, and there was like any announcements, and I'll say yes.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice the grass when you walked in? Because no one said anything. Yeah, I know you've never seen greener grass.
Yeah. Do you have any prayer requests? No prayer requests. I have a praise.
A praise report?
My own yard.
Yeah. The grass is coming excellent this spring.
Actually, here's a prayer request that my friends would be more encouraging. More observant.
Yeah, more observant of things I care about. I'm going to say I have a great gratitude report for True Green. They're like, it's an extra $200 to aerate the lawn. It's better for the next season. I was 50-50 on it. I'm like, you know what? Small yard. I'm about to tip them. What do I need to do? The True Green guy came on his scheduled visit. I gave him a hug. We rolled around in the grass. Get down here, man. We had a picnic.
Get down here.
We don't have a huge yard, but that grass, I'm dreaming of a lawn one day, man.
I'm dreaming of a green Christmas for you. You think you keep it up year round?
Dude, it was green all year. I don't know if you noticed this. I don't know what kind of, we had sod put in, and now I don't know what kind of magic sod these guys put in or what's happening, but it would never got yellow.
Really?
It stayed. I think it got locked in a green dormant state. It was
good. A lot of chlorophyll, probably. Happening. Chloroplast.
But
congrats on that.
How's your grass coming in?
So we just got. I just got a new roommate added to the house. In his full-time job, he works in like lawn care, landscape, and everything.
He mows lawns. He was mowing our lawn. Like, we got extra room.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people think we're already friends. No, I used to pay him. But no, before he'd even moved into my house fully, he was already picking weeds in the yard because it's just something he like cares about. You know, he takes care of people's lawns for a living, and he saw weeds in my yard. He's like, I just couldn't help. Like, I had to pick the weeds. I was like, this is great. You're like a house cat. You're like, gotta catch the mice for me, and I'm just gonna slowly fill my house.
Throwing wrappers on the ground. Like, how much does you care about the inside?
Yeah. Where's his integrity? Where's he draw the line?
You just start pooping outside. He's out there. He's like, there's some huge creature. I'll take care of it. I don't want this.
That's what I do. He's like inspecting it. This would be good for the soil. I might leave this one. Yeah. This looks fertile.
Get it.
Yeah, ideally, I would fill my house up with roommates who all work in the service industry. I'm looking for a CPA sometime soon.
CPA, maybe a mixologist, they call them.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. And
it's like, anyone want a bee's knees? Go right ahead.
Maybe a cat's pajamas. I would also take a butler.
Whiskey mister?
Sure.
That's probably one of them. A butler, yeah.
Just someone ready at my beck and call, just to do things for me. And then maybe just a loving woman. That's not, I don't consider her part of the service industry. Yeah. That's separate.
A Tiger Woods situation.
Yeah. Man, Tiger's great, isn't he?
Gotta love him.
That's what the entire internet's talking about. Gosh, it's so good that Tiger's back.
I fully believe he's gonna have a run. I know it. So do you mow the grass? Surely. What, you have 4 roommates?
Yes.
You're just determined to go back to the college days. I really respect it. Is it a good time?
Well, I mean, I'm not paying a mortgage, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And you shouldn't be mowing either. 5 guys, you pay a guy $5 each. That's a no-brainer, right?
If I give them each a section of the yard, say this is yours.
Or do it that way.
I don't care if you mow it or you hire someone else.
Time.
This is yours.
Roped off.
30 square feet. Yeah. Yeah. Up to you. I don't care.
Good.
It's your soil. So I don't know. I haven't really thought about the lawn yet.
Good guys, your roommates. Do you have any?
Yeah.
4 roommates. Do you know them actually though?
Yeah, I know them all. Okay. Yeah, they're good guys.
That happens. I know of some dudes. Like, got a new roommate. It's like friend of a friend. Hopefully, dude. People do that, and they'll move to new cities, and they're like on Craigslist, like, who wants to live with me? I won't. I mean, I'll hardly have a conversation with you unless I've know extensively about your background. Like, hey, can you vouch for this person before I, do the whole thing? Mm-hmm. You're gonna just have them in your spare bedroom, total stranger.
Yeah, that's risky.
That's terrifying.
I did it once a few years ago. A guy came highly recommended. Isaac and I were looking for a roommate. So we're like, great, we'll take him. Friend of a friend. Our introduction to him, our first impression of him was he was in a little group text. We're talking about the house when everyone's going to move in. And he sends a text that goes something along the lines of, hey, I was just thinking, I don't know if you guys had a preference, but I was thinking I would snag the master.
No one cares, right?
Yeah, this is a thing that no one was planning on fighting about, right? So I'll just go ahead and just kind of dibs. I'll take the master. Look, hey,
I don't want to.
I'll jump on that grenade.
Guys, good to meet you. I don't want to be intrusive. Your girlfriend. Whoa. I'm gonna go for it with that one. I assume that's fair game. Thank you.
Hey, saw at the job you're at, the assistant senior executive position is open. I know you've been there 6 years. You're expecting to get that spot. I was thinking I'd apply. And
I have surveillance on you. I'm blackmail you. So I suggest you step down from consideration, or they'll know that you poop in the lawn.
So however you want to do it.
Prank your garden friend.
Or, you know what? I can just snag the master, and we'll call it good.
We'll be fine.
Did
he snag the master?
He snagged it.
I guess all of you are like, okay.
Yeah, we're like, all right, sounds good. And then we're hitting up our friends like, yo, who is this guy?
Yeah, we hate him now.
It was a weird first impression, but he was a really good guy. And he was willing to pay more money for the master. It was just funny that he just so willingly was like, I'll take it, guys.
I've had similar issues with you do some of these group trips. You start to. It was all fine and dandy back in the day. You're young, people are mostly single, whatever, sleep on couches. Now you get to an age, people are like, hey, this is how it goes. Hey, group trip, we have so many bedrooms, everyone's in, and then 3 weeks in advance, it's like 6 people are like, we want to come. It's like, okay, guys, we have the situation, and then this is my pet peeve, where there'll be certain amount of bed. There's not enough beds for everyone, so the married couple's like, well, obviously we get a bed, and the single people are just we'll lay on the kitchen tile. I'm like, what? Why? And so they're like, obviously, we are going to grab a bed. So, and they're like, we'll pay more for it. They think that's going to solve everything. It's like, we would all pay more. I'll pay more for a bed than the tile.
Guys. No,
I'll pay an extra $40.
There we go. Now kind of everybody's happy. Because we had to, we were the ones who had to pay. So we're probably the most unhappy out of everyone here.
Yeah.
I remember I was 23 years old. It was my first time going to Los Angeles, staying with a friend of a friend. And this guy was a little crazier than I was told. So, I mean, he's having people over. I don't know what kind of things are going in their body, really. I was pretty sheltered at this point.
Smarties. I remember those.
Oh, are those powdered donuts? What donuts? I love those.
Oh, donuts.
Oh, man, you still have some on
I
your
usually
lip.
go chocolate, but I'm down for powdered.
That's fine. Okay, who...
You guys are talking really fast.
I guess I need to meet this person. Who is this Molly I've been hearing about? She sounds great.
Where is she?
Where is she? Okay, well, my knee hurts, but I don't think it's my LSD. Why do you guys keep saying that?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that ligament.
It's PSL. Is that what you're... I'm down to go grab one.
I slept, I'm not kidding, my friend Peter can verify, I slept on the kitchen cabinets, like on top of them. They were very wide, so we put a small mattress on top of the kitchen cabinets.
Kitchen counter.
Kitchen cabinets.
Like 7 feet off the ground.
Very high up. Yes, that is where I slept. I don't remember many details of the night. Yeah, like why I ended up choosing that, I don't remember a lot, but I remember sleeping there and being woken up to like some guy on the guitar at like 3:30 a.m. freestyling for everyone.
Oh, nice.
I was like,
that reminds me,
Los Angeles.
I apologize if I told the story on the pod. My first time in Los Angeles, this is so classic. I think we've all known at least one person like goes to LA and like they're employed and they come like, if you live in LA long enough, you're gonna somehow have a connection to some famous person.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I was like a Vine kid making Vines and I get an email from a guy. He's like, yeah, man, I'm in the music industry. Like I could see you blowing up and, I'm out here doing my thing. My cousin, I know a guy, his brother is a lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers. So, and I'll be like, oh my God. I mean, this guy's he basically has Scooter Braun's cell phone number.
He's in.
The amount of people, and this guy would come back like, yeah, I was on set with Liam Neeson last week. And like, this guy, honestly, who is his neighbor? Serena Williams. This guy's and then I went out there once and it was, the homeless people there lived better than he did at that point. He didn't even have a Keurig to his name.
LA is different.
He was like, it was like 98 degrees. He's like, yeah, we don't run the AC, just trying to save a little money. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have been bamboozled.
Yeah, ask Liam for some money.
I'm sure he's doing fine. He was still, he was young, doing his thing. I'm just saying my expectations. You think people out there, people meet me all the time. Like, so where in LA do you live?
Yeah, I've heard that.
I just make YouTube videos in a house. I don't know why that equates to LA, but
the internet is pretty widespread at this point. So we just kind of use it in Missouri. It works great.
There's Google Fiber here.
Yeah. Started here. Take that, everybody. You're welcome. Also,
center of the country.
But yeah, LA. Everyone who's even somewhat in the industry, has a story, or like they're trying to be an actress, but in the meantime they're a waitress, and in that time it's like, oh yeah, I've served Jamie Foxx, Michael Phelps, Keegan Michael, whatever. Just like everyone's got a story.
I was working out. Did I tell this on the podcast?
Yeah,
I did.
No, I don't even know the story.
I worked in the working out. Jack Harlow was there.
Oh, no, you haven't told that on the podcast.
I wasn't.
That happened like a week ago.
Yeah, in LA for our show. And we stayed at this hotel. Kane and I were like, let's get a workout in. Good for us. Tiny little hotel gym. And it was me, her, and Jack Harlow.
That is so random.
He was just, we're the only ones in there. He walked in. And I was just kind of looking. I was like, what is that? And I kind of got another look. I'm like, yeah, that's 100% him. And he works out at hotel gyms, I guess. Or maybe he doesn't live there. He was staying there. I don't know.
Maybe he's not doing as well as we think. Maybe he's, he can't afford a gym membership, so he just sneaks into hotels.
Yeah, he sneaks in.
Yeah. Spotify doesn't pay as much as you think. He hasn't gone on tour yet. So
yeah, basically, I'm a pretty big deal.
I think people probably want to know. Did you talk to him? What happened?
Nope.
Good.
I don't. It didn't even cross my mind, honestly. I have seen this really only in LA because if you're there enough, you'll cross paths with someone, and it's never even crossed my mind to approach that person. The only one it crossed my mind, I was in the same coffee shop as a girl who's on Bachelor in Paradise, which is like,
A-list.
Yeah. And I was like, this would just be funny because me and my buddies were ironically watching it. And I was like, and I was this close, but I'm just too much of a coward. I've got to give people credit when they come up to me, especially when they come up to me just kind and confident. Mm-hmm. It's like, Trey, what's up, man? Love your stuff. Do you mind if we get a photo? Hey, man, have a great day. I mean, I'm not confident meeting anyone, let alone someone I'm like a fan of or something. I mean, so props to you guys. I can't do it.
I think I'm with you. I would need some sort of personal connection, like the Bachelor in Paradise thing. Like it would be able to, like, I need to take a picture just so my friend group back home will believe me because we have this inside joke. But it's like if I just saw Lil Nas X, I'd be like, I don't even know what to say that he hasn't heard before. So.
Oh, where are you heading? Down the Old Town Road. I'm Jacob from Missouri. Like, all right, buddy.
Hey, how's your heart doing?
I'd love.
Is it still as achy breaky?
I wish my mom was there. If it was there, she wouldn't know any of these people. I'd be like, Mom, that's a famous person. She's like, well, let's go meet him.
Well, let's ask them what church they go to.
What's your name? Lil Nas X. Yeah.
Lil Nas X.
You go to church around here? Are you a Christian? No, ma'am. I sell devil's blood. Well,
you should see my Twitter. I'm really gay.
Well, you know what? You should go to church. Why don't?
Hey, me and Tad are going this Sunday to Hillsong. You should come.
Bring in my uncle, Robert. I went to an LA party.
Cool.
My mom asked, she's like, so is everyone there a Christian? I go, I didn't
get that info out of him.
I didn't, hey. Real quick, everyone. Oh my gosh, I almost spilled it everywhere. This bottle's got to go. It's deceiving. I caught it though. Excuse me. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, everyone. It's LA. Show of hands. Who is Christian?
All right.
Thank you.
I'm getting a lot of silence.
Everyone squeeze in. I'm trying to get I just need photo evidence. My mom said if it's not at least 60%, I got to go.
Yeah, did she ask you what church Josh Peck went to? And you're like, She's
like, you met Josh from Drake and Josh. I'm like, yeah, I've met, because he's like an influencer, right? And I think we have a lot of mutual friends within that world. And he was the nicest guy. Where he was at this party. And I think she's like, is she Christian? I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's Jewish. And she was like, don't you ever bring him up again. Right? No, she didn't. No. My mom is not an anti-Semite. I got to stop that. Sorry. My mom is lovely. She loves all people. But I think he's Jewish, so nice guy.
Nice guy.
But I didn't get a vibe on the religion of everyone in the room, but it was still a pleasant, modest time.
That was fun. I wasn't there, but I can imagine it.
Yeah. Well, we asked the Recties. I hit the Instagram and said, give us some questions.
Questions?
It's about time we talk directly to the folks.
Hey, coming to you.
So I'm going to go. We got a lot of questions. Thank y'all so much. Follow the Instagram if you're not. And, we used to have an email that I had a good time with, but I don't know what happened here. I don't think this means it was hacked. I think someone was playing a prank on us or something. But the email started getting riddled with spam.
Okay.
Like the email was inputted in a bunch of BS websites. Someone playing a prank?
That's annoying.
Derek, you're the tech guy. What does that mean?
Derek, tell us.
Am I in trouble? Someone have my identity?
Russia's after you.
Russia's after
me.
It's
a Russian thing.
So we have to stick to Instagram. No more email. I was tired of deleting the spam. How about this? When are you all coming to Lake Charles, Louisiana?
No, I'm sure this is a question that a lot of people are asking. And to be honest, this is a conversation Trey and I have had a lot of times.
I mean, I can't. If I had a nickel.
Oh, where in the world is Lake Charles, Louisiana?
Never heard of that.
Lake Charles. It sounds nice.
Victoria, you're a sweetheart. Bless your heart, Victoria. You're from the South. You get it.
Lake Charles,
Look
Louisiana.
at the tour dates.
Yeah. Also, it sounds like a place that probably didn't exist pre-Katrina. It's like, well, we could just I
mean, is there even a theater there? Is it above ground?
How long has this been a city?
Yeah. How do we get there?
They have a post office?
Just, by boat, dodge the Crocs. We're coming to Chicago. We're coming to LA. We're coming to Vegas. Hello, Seattle. What's up, Dallas? And Lake Charles, Louisiana. Please buy. We've only sold 11 tickets there because, honest to God,
they will be checking for negative COVID test or a negative West Nile virus test. You need to have both.
Zika. Remember that? Still popping around Lake Charles.
Yeah, there's a lot of mosquito-based vaccinations you need before you come in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon is the answer. Short answer.
Look, we don't really make the decision, so I'll run it up the ladder, but no promises. Good question.
Good question. Thank you, Victoria. There's nothing like the feeling of getting outside. It's warming up. Take allergy medicine, though. But just to be somewhere outside, it feels more like your natural self, like a man. I'll tell you what, I like to smell like it, too. Everyman Jack men's care products use the best ingredients nature has to offer. Your skin will thank you.
Yeah, they hooked us up. I've been using a little sandalwood, and boy, is it nice. Smells great. They have more than just body wash, though. They have shampoo, deodorant, face wash.
Yeah, I've got a little cedarwood myself.
Oh, wood boys.
Yes, wood boys. Seriously, I love it. It smells so good. I get excited to put it on. Katie loves it. It's clean, naturally derived ingredients, which is nice. This day and age, you don't want this weird neon green goop on you.
No thanks.
Since inspired by the great outdoors, y'all will love Everyman Jack. We love it. So Everyman Jack men's care. It's naturally derived, outdoor inspired. Look for them at Target, Walmart, Amazon, or get them at everymanjack.com. Your thoughts on girls selling old clothes rather than donating them?
Oh, I've never once thought of that as like an ethical or moral dilemma instead of donating them. I mean, my first thought is props to them because I donate my clothes not because I'm a good guy, but because I'm so lazy. Like, what am I going to do? Sell an old t-shirt for $6 and then bag it up and ship it to someone?
Dude, there was a while back, this guy from college, on his Facebook, like Facebook Marketplace post, I screenshotted to send everyone I knew because it was like, old college shirt I don't need anymore, $7.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what? Are you even profiting on? Just throw it in Goodwill. Throw it in the garbage, for that matter. Give it to a homeless person. You need $7 that bad? I wanted to Venmo him $8 and say, take the post down. I wish I knew him better so I could have sent that. $8. Take it down.
Take down the post. That's what I'm saying. Is like props to them if you're willing to like go through that effort. I mean, it takes me weeks. We've talked on the podcast before, like to return something. Dude, I mean,
it's this guy has a good job, right? I mean, it's one thing if you're like, there's people in situations they need every dollar they can get, right?
Yeah.
This guy has a nice corporate job, benefits. What do you care about? You're going to profit maybe $2?
$2 and
what are you doing?
Your time it takes to do all this, to ship it, to go somewhere to like package it up.
That killed me.
So
we say, I mean, if you got, Katie has a few items from back in the day when, girls like to shop sometimes.
I've heard.
Katie did a pageant a couple years, which I love to make fun of her. Like, I'll be like, this is Katie. She's a total pageant girl. And she's like, no, she doesn't really come off as that, but it's funny. Like, you were in one. It was just a classic, like, you model and you're tall and skinny, do a pageant.
Great.
She just showed up and, like, I think got third. Or,
not bad.
Some of these pageants are, I'm like, we're still getting behind these. It's just weird old guys basically holding up. Just, you ever seen a dunk contest? They're like 9. That's basically that. I can't do them.
I mean, it was definitely a guy who had the idea for Miss America. Like, what if
Donald Trump is who you're talking about?
Wait, what?
He's Miss. There's 2 of them. I forget what. Trump is Miss one of them.
I think I was going to say that he had.
Yeah, fact check me. Trump ran, or I don't know if he created it, but he was Miss USA.
He came up. He like. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say.
That's how he met Melania. No, I'm kidding. She's not from America. What?
He owned Miss Universe.
Owned Miss Universe.
Miss Universe. Okay.
And Miss USA.
And Miss USA. There we go.
Yeah, I was going to say it was definitely a guy who came up with the idea, like, what would make Miss America better? Swimsuit portion. What if we did that? What if for just like 10 minutes, way less clothing?
We've all seen women in swimsuits. I think we can handle this.
I think it'll be fine. And quite frankly, I'd like to judge them that way.
Yeah. Throw in a talent. Do a flip cup challenge or something. The talents. Is Melania Russian?
If so, that's problematic.
I just thought of that. I don't know. That would have been funny.
Putting Derek to work today. He had the Lake Charles map up earlier.
Yeah.
Now he's on Melania.
Lake Charles population 78,000.
78,000.
That small.
Lake Charles. Okay.
We'll miss an opportunity to sell 70 tickets.
I think that is
Yugoslavia.
counting sea
Yugoslavia, former Yugoslavia. What part was that ever? USSR?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So she
So suspicious.
basically a commie.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know anything about that part of the world. If you didn't know, Yugoslavia. I got Yugoslavia blood in me. Can you believe it?
Your own or someone else's?
Someone else's. I needed a dose one day.
Cool.
And I was like, "Where's this from?"
That's beautiful. You were saying Katie has like pageant clothes to resell or something? I think.
Well,
that's
she
where
has
you're
like
going?
she'll never sell these. She was like when she's 9, or she has like a prom dress. I don't know why she's keeping these. So I think girls, more you know, they'll buy some very expensive prom dresses that you wear once. And like Katie, you see, she's her wrist, it's snapping like a twig. And so when she was like 17, I think she was like a -4 or something. I mean, it was like, she was a healthy, happy girl. And I think people would be like, just eat another. Mm-hmm. I was the same. Our children will be frightening looking. I had to do all I could to not look like a malnourished boy. And so she like, who's gonna buy a $300 prom dress?
It only fits like a 5'11", really skinny
90
person.
90 pounds.
Yeah.
16 years old. They're out there.
I was shocked because she has all these old prom dresses, but I was shocked when she sold her wedding dress. Like almost like right after the wedding. Mm-hmm. I remember like suspiciously quick. It's like the day after.
I wanted that money.
I saw it up on Depop and I was like, wow, this is Katie's wedding dress.
Yeah. I listed that actually. Her great grandma's veil. I don't know if you got that. Vintage.
I mean,
she did not like it, but man, did I earn a pretty penny.
Well, you run the risk, you hang on to it and it loses its value. You got to sell while it's hot.
Exactly.
So,
I explained it to her. You buy low, sell high. It's an NFT now.
Yeah.
We had to work through that, but
that was a weird honeymoon, but
let me see here.
Yugoslavia was not part of USSR.
Oh, they were not.
They were not, and I need to say that or else
all right. Melania is good.
Derek is confirmed. Yugoslavia not part of the USSR.
But then he winked at us.
And he winked at us.
I don't know what that means.
He said, he whispered, "Neither am I," and winked. So take that for what you will. Someone said, "When will there be another season of Matchmaking?"
Oh,
that was a great bit.
Yeah.
That reminded me. I forgot to tell this on the pod a while back. So if you remember, I was in Nashville for a bachelor party, and I'm chilling, I'm vibing at this place. This dude walks up. He's like, "Trey." So I'm like, "Oh, this guy's saying what's up." Love it. There's, especially in that I love going out and meeting people, right? Especially in like a national environment. So I'm having a blast meeting fans.
Yeah.
Hanging out with people.
That's your element.
Meeting non-fans. Whatever.
Yeah.
He goes, "What's up? I'm like, what's up, man?" He's like, "Hey, I don't know if you remember me. I did like this dating podcast a while back." And I was kind of like, "What?" He's like, I was like, "I'm Will from, you set me up with that girl." And I was like,
"Whoa,
what?"
It's like, you're not just a fan, you were a part of the show.
This was 2 years ago, 2020 quarantine matchmaking, and Will and I want to say Addison, Addie. They just so happen to like live 30 minutes from each other.
Wow.
So that's kind of cool. I tried to pair them up close-ish. Most were like a few hours away, but this one was like 45 minutes away. Whatever. They kind of were chatting. It's whatever. It's like a bit, whatever. And I kind of hit them both up like, "Hey, you come back on the pod and give us an update." Hoping to be kind of silly, and like they both like, "Yeah, we actually FaceTime for like hours, and we're like gearing up to meet, so we'd love to."
Gearing up.
Like, okay, and we talk. There were plans to meet, and then we end up. The funny part was Addie. Pretty positive that's her name. If you're a recti, please say what's up, because she was funny. So was he. He was a great sport. While in the midst of this few week span, I guess she's swiping on whatever else. She's like, "I kind of hit it off with this other guy." And I was like, "Okay." We had to, we had to add a exclusivity clause, I guess.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, these people, they're coming on a podcast to meet someone. They're very desperate, so they're swiping like crazy.
She's like, she had actually been on multiple comedy podcasts that week.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. And he was like, "All good." And I just, nice guy. He said, "What's up?" And I couldn't believe it.
So that was the guy that got
so funny.
Got beat by the system.
Right, will know. Yeah. That's a guy took another L to the system.
Yeah, big dating.
And I'm happy to tell you, he seemed to be there with some people. There's some ladies there. I don't know if he was romantic with any of them, but he looked like he was doing well.
Good. Well, I hope you still listen. That's awesome. Sorry I didn't get to meet you.
So yeah, we should do that again sometime soon. We have ideas in the books in the coming months that we're excited to toy with. So you just stay tuned. But I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, it's not just a Correct Opinions listener. It's one of 8 people who've been on the show before.
Someone says, "Can you confront Jake about his water intake?"
What's this right here, Stephanie?
Whoa. This is from Midnight Pizza.
Oh, like a company sent that in?
No, it looks like a guy's face.
Like a local pizza.
This is a fun fact about Jake. I believe he is some sort of, I don't know what creature does, amphibious creature. Never witnessed him use the bathroom, which we've talked about. We've been on trips for days on end. Never witnessed it.
Yeah, it's a lot of people are doing intermittent fasting. I'm kind of doing an intermittent wasting, where I just try as hard as I can to not let anything out of my body.
What's the water intake today? What are we working with?
Water intake today. At Messenger Coffee this morning, with my coffee, I also got a glass of water. How about that?
Drink all that?
Yeah, so there's 8 ounces.
A good 8 ounces.
Yeah.
And?
So I had 8 ounces there.
It is 4 p.m.
And then I went to Protein House, and I got a smoothie. So you got to imagine there's some water in there. Ice cubes.
I'll give you another few ounces.
Okay, sure. Few ounces. I DoorDashed Chipotle today. They say bottled water is $3. Mexican cola is $3.50. I'm like, I'm going to pay $3 for water. Might as well just get Coke.
Okay.
So
a couple ounces there.
There. And then I got down here and realized, I forgot my water from the last time we recorded. So about an ounce so far of this.
Okay. We're getting up to that, maybe working on 2 full cups. Is that 8 ounces in a cup?
And is that more or less than what they recommend for an adult per day?
I think...
I can never remember.
You think you're about 10% there.
Okay, cool. Got a big evening ahead of me.
Yeah. Have you urinated today?
Yes, I did in your bathroom.
Okay.
It was brown. Probably just the coffee,
Right.
I got
the Mexican cola does that. People, the U.S. they figure that out, but the Mexican cola, yes.
Have you ever seen sugar cane? It's a kind of a tannish color, so that'll do it. I can't believe an Instagram user called Midnight Pizza asked that question.
Yeah,
it does sound like a fun business. Midnight Pizza. That's what we should have named jean shorts. That sounds fun.
Megan asks, she states, give me horrible life advice.
Great. First of all, Megan, change your name. Your name is not great. There's a lot of other Megans. You're in a crowded place. Someone says, Megan! 4 heads are turning around. You're going to change your name. Something unique. Something that, but still recognizable. I'm thinking Bulbasaur. Charizard. Something biblical. Methuselah. Zachariah.
Melchizedek.
So right off the bat, change the name for sure.
Beelzebub.
Adolf. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mussolini.
Yeah, because boys' names for girls are in. They weren't when you were named, but now it's time.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't your name be Richard?
Why not? Epstein. That's pretty. Mm-hmm. That's a cute name.
That actually kind of is. What's wrong with that?
Syphilis. Oh, it's kind of go together.
Yeah, they do. It's fun. That's synergy. And
Lewinsky.
There you go. So any of those will work, Megan. Keep us posted.
We said syphilis and Lewinsky at the same time. That's great.
Oh.
So that's that.
Happy to help.
Yeah. You're welcome. Quit your job.
Someone said, did you try taking magnesium for your eye twitch? Helped mine. It's not a bad idea.
Is she talking to me?
Kira Zukiski. Sounds a little Russian.
I'm not so sure about magnesium either. Where did we get that from?
Yeah.
Did you take any?
No, I did get some medicine that Katie said, I'll pick up. And she picked up medicine and never even confirmed. And you witnessed me open it and say, this isn't it. She's like, oh. So I don't have it yet.
Yeah, so what was it? It was someone else's medicine? Or
Well, it's like I had it's one of those annoying things where like, it's like a prescription I had for like a time that I don't need anymore. I guess it automatically refilled. So it's like an honest mistake. So she's like, I'll pick it up. She's like, prescription for him? He's like, yeah, he has one. She's like, cool. And she just took it and drove off.
Wasn't like, is this the eye twitch stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the eye twitch stuff. He's looking like he's strung out or something.
Got a little Michael J. Fox in him lately. So hopefully she'll get the good stuff. Did you ever take magnesium, or is that what the new pills are?
No, I don't. No, I guess I can try that.
I guess.
Where even is that? I just got to like suck on a battery or...
I think it's a 9-volt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those. I'll take it out of the smoke detector.
That sounds beautiful. Actually, I think it's the stuff inside of what's his name? Wooly Willy or whatever. You would like, draw the beard on the guy. You could give him hair. It was like magnetic.
That's magnesium.
The stuff inside of there, I think you have to take that. That'll get rid of all your eye twitch.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll track one of those down. What are your thoughts on dogs and strollers? I'll do you one better. I was walking down my street not too long ago, and I witnessed a woman walking a stroller with 2 cats inside.
Oh.
So that upset me. And there's no way that woman is in love with a human. I know that's harsh, but it's a generalization, but it's often true.
It's very true. A stroller with 2 cats. That is something I have not had the pleasure of seeing in my lifetime.
Mm-hmm. 2 of them in there. So my thoughts are I don't like them.
Yeah, I mean, I think it seems pretty obvious, right? I mean, they're animals. They would probably love to walk around. It's easier for them to walk around than it is us. Let them free.
Let them free.
Do you just buy a baby stroller and just...
Do you think they forget to drink water?
Cats?
Just animals.
Yeah, I'd like to know, like, what different, like, personalities do dogs... Like, are there, like, oh, yeah, that dog, he's, like, such a picky eater. Like, is that a thing in the animal kingdom?
I had a very health-conscious beagle. No, he drank from the pool water.
Yeah, like, dogs are trying to develop...
He loved chlorine.
He died quickly, though.
Yeah.
Once we got the pool.
Quite a fever.
That was weird. Like, I wonder if dogs are starting to be like, he doesn't eat gluten. Oh, he's allergic? No, he just kind of took it out of his diet. Like, dogs are trying to do that, like, annoying thing. It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
My dog, he is always running late. Aries. Oh.
He's a 7. He's a good time, but
yeah,
scatterbrained. He can never find his rawhide.
Yeah. He always forgets where he buried that bone. Oh, gosh. Sagittarius, what are you going to do?
It's crazy. Dogs can always find where they put their bone. Katie can't find her keys every day. You think the dog's like, where? Let me just grab my rawhide. Wait, where? He knows where it is. Squirrel finds its nut.
Mm-hmm. Last night?
Stop losing your wallet.
Yeah.
Squirrel can't. Are you smarter than a squirrel? I'll just say it to Katie next time it happens. She'll like that.
Just bring that up kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey, be smarter than a squirrel, all right?
Mm-hmm.
It was in your purse the whole time. Last night, Rachel pinged her phone from her Apple Watch when it was in her pocket. She's like, oh, there it is. I was like, was the pocket not the first place you checked? She's like, I guess not.
we had a little like what call like just it's like a 5-second fight where she's like, where's my phone, and I didn't, because I've talked, I'm not a fan of the like, oh, how fun. It annoys me so much. I've done it before though, right? When I'm like, where are my keys? In my hand, and I don't go I go, what an idiot.
Why did I'm so
I hate
dumb.
myself.
I'm so dumb.
So she's like, where's my phone? I'm like, it's in your hand. She's like, whoa. Okay. It's kind of funny. I'm like, no, it's not. She's like, you need to calm down. And then I'm like, I'm so sorry. Do you forgive me? And then it was over.
Okay, good.
But that's my reaction.
Yeah, is to be like, I am so stupid.
I am the biggest idiot.
I don't deserve to vote or drive a car or read.
Yeah, I looked for my phone too often when it was on my person. I can't decide the next president.
Yeah, I'm very hard on myself. I'm with you there. So, what was that question even? Oh, dogs. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised women haven't given their dogs horoscopes yet. I haven't seen that yet. But that's coming. It's coming. Trey.
Would you ever be given or Jake, Would you ever be an extra in a Batman movie given the chance? Nope.
I don't think so. I mean,
actually,
if they were filming it in my backyard,
if I would, and I do my best to maybe slip like a loser sign in the background.
That's really good.
Some way to be like, or like show up with like a Batman's for Dork shirt, and just kind of slip in the back. See if I can slip that in the movie. They'd probably kick me off the set, and that my attempt would be over. But no, I just show up with a bunch of lozenges. Does Christian Bale need this?
Yeah, he's having a little I mean, I would hate to see you ruin your chance in the industry. I know you're trying to break through.
What are Batman auditions like? They just take, hey, we need 5 of the most famous men in Hollywood. Okay, Mike, let's get Christian Bale, maybe like a Michael B. Jordan, who else, Ryan Gosling in here.
Idris Elba. Do not talk in your normal voice.
Let's hear it. And then Christian Bale just goes, ah! You're like, you've got the role.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That was scary. Now that was a voice of a man who has no superpowers, but has a lot of money.
These guys are talented.
Wow. You nailed the part.
Bat, saving the world from COVID. You caused it. If your in-laws bought you a 1-year-old puppy for your birthday and didn't tell you, would you keep it? Wait, if your in-laws bought your 1-year-old puppy for their birthday and didn't tell you, would you keep it? Rachel, form a sentence that makes sense. Happy birthday. I don't know what she's saying.
What, is it I have the puppy and then my in-laws bought my puppy?
So if your in-laws bought your 1-year-old puppy for their birthday and didn't tell you, would you keep it? So let's break this down.
It's a weird word problem.
I have the puppy. You're my father-in-law.
Yes.
I've got a cute 1-year-old puppy. I'm down in my podcast making a podcast. My puppy's upstairs. I don't know.
It's my birthday. I want a puppy. I'm going to take your puppy that's 1 year old. Now it's mine.
But you buy it. So you leave cash upstairs.
I buy it. I leave cash.
Venmo me or something.
Question is,
do I keep it?
Do you keep it?
I think I don't get to keep that puppy.
I think you keep the money.
If you steal by my puppy for your birthday, who am I to say give it back?
It was nice of the father-in-law to pay for it.
Yeah.
When he stole it. Or no, he just bought it. Good question.
Good question. That made us think.
Yeah, that was like, okay, if an electric train is going this fast, running this speed, how fast is the smoke? It's an electric train. No smoke. Horse's name was Thursday. I think there's a riddle component to that.
Can we please get some Recti merch? Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe. What do you think that looks like? What do you think? It
Adult
says
diapers?
It says Recti real big. And it's like, our podcast, I feel like it's kind of like a whirlwind. Like almost like maybe it's like an aerial view of a tornado. Like really big on the shirt.
Yes.
It says Recti.
And the colors are red. So I think that'd be good.
It's a touch of, yeah, it's like kind of a, what is this? It's like a brownish gray.
Yeah.
Mixed with like hints of red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be really, and then the white, there's flecks of white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Top-down view of a hurricane. That's kind of fun. Or,
okay.
Yeah, kind of a volcano look. Top-down, the satellite view of a volcano could be fun.
Cool. That's a great idea. We'll get that processed. Make us that design if we got any designers. Appreciate it.
That would be great.
One more question. One more. How about it?
Maybe like a really cylindrical beanie.
What's that?
What's the next question?
Just not even an explanation why.
Nope.
Because we do support Jewish people.
Yeah, more than most.
As does my mother. I want to that was a joke. How many girlfriends have you had?
That's a question?
Yeah, from Blonde Watermelon Lover. Aren't we all? Some of these Instagrams.
What are these usernames? Blonde Watermelon Lover.
I've had 4 girlfriends, and half of them were named Katie.
I've had 5 women that I would consider my girlfriend, but 3 that they would consider my boyfriend. You know what I mean? Got a little tricky on...
So they bought the puppy.
It's hard to know, just definitions and boundaries and, what did this mean to you and how do
Right.
Yeah.
Like I had that one substitute teacher where, she was there pretty often and I'd...
Long-term sub.
Yeah. I'd be telling, I'd be like, you're my girlfriend now. Mm-hmm. She'd be like, what? Like, that's so you to be like, not paying attention.
Yeah, that was one of her fetishes. Mm-hmm. Ignorance. She was really into that.
Denial,
yeah.
General frustration.
So somewhere in there.
All good. Thanks for your questions, y'all.
That was kind of fun.
I'm in Italy right now, which is cool.
Wait,
Time
what?
traveling.
Oh, metaverse. Got it.
To get my puppy back. We got to get rid of this candy mix, by the way. You want any? I eat it every time I'm down here.
Yeah, no, it's great.
But dude, it's spring. It's warming up. My grass is looking great. I'm going to golf more.
Yeah.
Tours wrapping up. Summer. Any summer plans?
Yes, I'm going to go out west. What about you? What direction are you going to go this summer?
Dude, I'm thinking south.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. South is fun.
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
We're all thinking it.
Meet you there. First ever Recty's meetup. Recty meetup.
Dead center.
Us two in Victoria. Bring your life jackets.
Bring your life jacket and
a mosquito net.
Alligator spray. Fun.
Very fun.
Lake Charles. We got some great questions. These are fun.
Okay, we'll go now. We got to run. I've got to go get fitted for another groomsman tux.
Good.
Which
money well spent.
I mean, luckily, what's great about Men's Warehouse is that they always put them like 30 minutes outside of the cities in every direction. So that's what I love about it.
Yeah, you're going to like a Best Buy area, things like that.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Best Buy is like, there's a Best Buy in Lake Charles, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Like this is an hour from Baton Rouge.
Best Buy tries to put their stores the furthest away from like the dense populated areas. It's like, let's really get out here.
And I have an Apple Store appointment.
Whoa.
So a super brutal couple hours ahead.
Cool.
Face ID stopped working.
On your phone?
Yes.
What a weird thing.
Russia.
Magnesium. Probably.
Maybe that's like twitching so much.
I would bring it up when you talk to him.
And when it stopped working, I'm like, call me crazy.
All right, hear me out.
I said Twitch. Like, sir, what? Nothing.
No, sorry.
They're like, sir, has that zit always been there? Like, excuse me? Imagine if Face ID was
it's
like,
just,
with just the littlest blemishes. You come in there like, well, did you chip a tooth, sir?
Yeah, you walk into the Apple Store with a broken phone. You walk out with Accutane. You're like, this should help Face ID. Put this on every morning.
You heard of Proactive? You're gonna want to use the toner first, and you'll maybe get that Face ID working.
It'll dry it out. That's normal. Yeah. All right. The Face ID can see through dry skin. It cannot see through that pizza face you got right now.
The double chin is not helping. Drop 5 to 7. That's what we need in Face ID. Keep you accountable.
Face ID, it's a lifetime fitness membership for 3 months.
Too pale, get some sun. All right, y'all. Thanks for listening, and appreciate y'all as always. Share, rate us, come out and see us as we round out the tour.
Round it out, guys.
Peace.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.